8 years ago, I used this space to identify and summarize the principles by which we build the content of this magazine. It is often such a narrow line we have to walk. We have an obligation to be the journal of record for the officiating industry. Yet, we not only report on our community of sports officials, we are part and parcel of it. In some small measure, we have helped to create this national community. Within this as a framework, we work to put incisive, accurate, and interesting content in your hands each month. We evaluate every item we intend to publish based on a list of principles our editorial team has agreed to uphold. That list mirrors those that were well summarized in the 1987 book, The Virtuous Journalist. Now, 8 years after I wrote first about this topic, allow me to revisit and restate the principles that guide the work we do for you. 1. The basic responsibility we have is to provide our public the information it needs versus wants. In our judgment, the cost of a subscription pays for the following: content, production, distribution, and the judgment of our editors. 2. Our standard is not to be what is legal, but what is moral. Conscience, responsibility, and fairness are the key concepts for us. 3, value-free reporting does not mean having no bias. Our reports do have a value bias and a value basis, the support of sports officials. 4, journalistic trust will erode if it is solely based on the truthfulness in reporting. It needs support of good judgment, concern, and values. Truth is not enough. Over time, the pattern of framing stories will play a role in developing trust. 5. Accountability does not arise from our intentions as journalists. Rather, it arises from the nature of the relationship between the subject of the story and us. Journalistic accountability is a moral challenge, not a legal liability. 6. Fairness is a sweeping, morally generic concept. It must provide the basis for all that we do as journalists. Our story standards are completeness, accuracy, balance, and objectivity. Our objectivity includes the notion of balance. 7. Because something is true does not mean it automatically warrants exposition. Balanced against the need for completeness and accuracy, consideration must be given to the harm or hurt that could result from that truth. And 8, editorials are most valuable when they are written to inform and advance debate, not to inflame by using emotionally charged language. 9, we consider ourselves citizens first and then journalists. These principles have guided us, driven us, and even distracted us a bit these past 46 years. Sometimes these principles paint us into a corner. For example, we take great pride in not using anonymous sources. There are times, though, when an official, league, or conference will not cooperate with our requests for insights or access. That is their call. We respect that, but we don't much like it. Certain stories need to be told, even if the principles involved will not go on the record. We don't give up. We invest time, we dig, we sift, we verify. Our job is to build content within the boundaries defined above. It is darned hard work. We relish that challenge. We like being given the opportunity to exercise the judgments you pay us for. Thank you.